Hi, my name is Dr. Mary Barson from Real Life Medicine, and I am a sugaraholic. It's been many months since my last sugary meal. Today, on this instalment of Mary's Monday Musings, I wanted to discuss roadblocks and barriers and mistakes that we've made along the way to our journey to health and wellness. A few years ago, I was in the throes of a violent sugar addiction, and it was indeed violent for my metabolism and my wellness. I could smash entire tubs of Ben & Jerry's ice cream in one setting and feel sick and feel horrible, but still feel compelled to do it again. It really was not at all fun. And as I made my journey to recovery using real food, low carb approach, I kind of, stumbled along on my own. I didn't have access to a community like this one here at the Real Life Medicine community. I just sort of stumbled on my own, and stumble I did. And I want to share probably the two biggest mistakes that I made, or the two biggest learning points I had along the way. One was when I first went low carb, real food. I didn't actually really go low carb. I'd be eating low carb most of the time, but then would still indulge in, a sweet treat every now and again. It's been a stressful day at work. I deserve the ice cream. Or I've had a great day at work. I deserve the ice cream, and I would still eat it. And the problem with that approach was that whenever I ate a big bowl of ice cream or a big slice of cake, three things happened. One, I felt sick. Two, my insulin spiked. I got knocked out of ketosis and it took me ages to get back in. And three, the cravings came back. The cravings for sugar returned with a vengeance every time I slipped back into that old pattern, and I would find myself utterly fixated upon the service station that's 10 kilometres drive from here that has a freezer full of the Ben & Jerry's ice cream, and it really was unpleasant. Had to sit with those cravings for days and days until they went away. So over time I slowly learned that it just wasn't worth it, and I could, with full freedom of choice, choose not to eat the ice cream, to use sugar as a reward or a commiseration, all those other things that people with sugar addiction use sugar for. So that was number one. The other mistake I made along the way was initially I tried swapping all of my my high carb treats, for low carb versions of those. And I'd eat, things like these, commercially processed low carb treats that you can buy. They've got like a billion ingredients in them. And for me, personally, this also derailed my efforts. Eating these sort of low carb, sugary, sweet snacks did those three things. One, it made me feel sick. Two, it did spike my insulin, not to the extent as a big bowl of ice cream, but it still knocked me out of ketosis, and it did derail my metabolic recovery. And three, the cravings came back. I eat those processed low carb foods, and I would be back there fixated on the servo freezer full of Ben & Jerry's, sitting with that uncomfortable cravings until they went away, and it wasn't much fun. So for me, I've just learnt that it's better for me to stick to real food, and that's what I do, and it works for me, and I am going great guns with my recovery to health and wellness. And also, even for me personally, things like this is like a fairly healthy low carb muffin that my daughter and I baked, coconut flour and xylitol. Even those for me don't really work. So I bake them with my daughter. They're fun. She likes them, but I don't eat them. I just choose not to. So thank you for listening. And if you feel comfortable, please share your journey down below in the comments. Please share what have been the biggest challenges for you, the biggest stumbling blocks, and how you've overcome them, so that we can all learn from each other in this lovely, supportive community. Thank you.